Good morning, everybody. This is Lainey from Hilltop Home Place. I have made a decision. I need to hire some help. I need help. So I have decided that I'm going to hire somebody for just one day. I just need one good day of work out of somebody to get me over this hump. I've got to build my seed shelf. I've got to build my photo album shelf. And the main thing is I've got to put this bottom railing on my ramp. And I need to come back and sand the ramp. It's overwhelming to me. I also need to be trimming up some of these trees because it's all of a sudden sunny and warm again. Spring is upon us. I feel the need to get out here and trim bushes, but I have to prioritize and the other has to come first. So how can I ever get to that if I'm still working on this? So I decided today to hire somebody. I put the word out, and I was in the hardware store the other day and I said something to the man that owns it about needing help. He said, I have just the person for you, and you wouldn't believe her work ethic. He said, I'll let you have her. You can have her. And I said, what? And I said, well, it's your help. I don't want to take your help. And he said, no. He said, I like you. You buy a lot here. I'll let you have her. He said, I'll send her your way tomorrow. I said, far out. So today, Mary Pat's coming to help me, and she's going to help me get these jobs done, and I'm going to be done with this. I was thinking about doing this because we have a friend that's a carpenter, and he's a trim carpenter. And he told me one time, he said, you got to work smarter, not harder. He said, all I do is stand at the saw all day. And he said, they holler out a measurement to me from the house. And he said, and I cut. And he said, then we have a guy that runs back and forth to the one up on the ladder. He brings the board, he comes, gets it from me, brings it to them. He said, it's a well-oiled machine. And he said, so we can get some stuff done during the day. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need a well-oiled machine to get the things done that I need done on Hilltop Home Place. So thank goodness I'm getting Mary Pat to help me. Thank goodness. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. Okay, Mary Pat, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. You are a godsend. I'm so glad that Wayne at the hardware store said to send you on down here. I'm so glad. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Thank you. Old Mary Pat's glad to be here. Glad to be here. What I want to do today, Mary Pat, is these boards that go here between these posts, this bottom rung here, that's what I want to do. I'm going to get those cut today, and that's what I'm wanting you to do. If you don't mind, I'm going to holler out a measurement to you, and if you'll do the cutting and then get that board to me, I'll put it on, and by that point, I'm going to be ready to measure another one, give you that measurement. You can cut that board, bring it to me, and we can rock and roll. What does that sound like, Mary Pat? We're going to run a board about halfway, all the way around this ramp. Got it. Mary Pat's got it. Mary Pat can do this. Mary Pat has got her groove on. Mary Pat is ready to cut. You just show me the way. Mary Pat, what I'm going to do is, in between your cuts, if I have any lag time at all, I'm going to kind of just work on things on this carport. I'm going to start sweeping or whatever. But the minute you have a cut, I'm yours. I'm going to come on back. We're going to get it going. I might even try to take this thing apart because I need to use that for another thing I'm building later. Right now, that porch rail is the main thing we're doing, so that's all I'm worried about. But I think me and you are going to get it going. We're going to get our groove on today, and we're going to get all this cut, and I might could get to this project. All right, Mary Pat, the first cut I need today is 63 3/4. I need 63 3/4. I'm going to need that with just a regular old 1x4. You said 63 3/4? I guess she means inches. 63 3/4. Got it. I got it. I'm gonna go cut it. It's Mary Pat's juice. Guess I'm gonna be needing me a board. Find me a board. All right, let's get this going on. I'm ready to go. All right, this one here is 1.5 inches by 3.5. 1.5 by 3.5. This one here is 3.5 by 3/4. I thought she said a 1 by 4. Ain't neither one of these boards a 1 by 4. Whoever sold this to her got one over on her. She got rooked. Sucker! I guess I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. If it's wrong, she'll tell me. You all right, Mary Pat? You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I couldn't find a pencil. I'm fine. I'm all right. Mary Pat's all right. All right. Gotta cut this board. Cut the board. Bug, get off Mary Pat's juice. Cut the board. All right. Measure the board. We gotta measure the board. What'd she tell me? 53 3/4. 53 3/4. Mary Pat's got it. 53 3/4. If that's a little off, we can always trim it. That's what we're gonna go with. Mary Pat, what's the problem? Do you know how to run a saw? Just don't you worry about it. Mary Pat's got her groove on. Don't you worry about it. It's a pencil. There's a pencil. Mary Pat, I'd rather be working on that rail than this. Can you hurry up and try to get that board cut for me? All right, we're gonna make a mark at 53 3/4. 53 3/4. 53.75. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. This day just doesn't seem like it's ever even going to get started. I don't think this day's going to ever end. I don't think it's going to ever end. Jeez. Mary Pat, I about got the whole carport swept. All right, Mary Pat, just cut the board. Just cut the board. All right, I'm cutting the board. Jeez. Hey, did I ever tell you that my son has done got himself going to reform school? No, Mary Pat, you never told me that because I just met you about 30 minutes ago. Can you just cut the board? Please, Mary Pat. Yeah, he did it. I said, son, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? Do you understand the implications of you getting sent to reform school? Who the heck is gonna mow my yard? These kids, all they ever think about is themselves. Where do they get this stuff from? All they ever think about is themselves. And then that lady that lives with me, she says, don't you even think you gonna get me out there and push mowing that yard? I said, well, of course not, mother. You're in a wheelchair. You can't use a push mower. But I don't know why she can't just use a riding mower. I mean, we probably train her to do that. It don't matter. It don't matter. Mary Pat's working it out. My daughter's boyfriend's getting out of prison in March. He says he'll come mow my yard if I pay him in cigarettes. I got it figured out. Losing my son, but I'm gaining a new son-in-law. So Mary Pat's yard's gonna get mowed. Whew, I'm glad about that. I'm starting to think I made a mistake. I'm starting to think that the man at the hardware store might have been trying to unload something on me. I tell you what, I am not buying from him anymore. I ain't got the first board cut yet. I hadn't got the first board cut yet. I've just about got my carport cleaned off and she ain't got the board yet. I think I'm going around there and me and Mary Pat, we're gonna have a talk. I'm paying her $15 an hour and she ain't cut a board yet. I'd pay this woman 20 bucks an hour, just let me go home. 2 words, laid off. 2 more words, bye-bye. 2 more words, bye-bye, Mary Pat. Well, that's 4 words, but anyhow, bye-bye, Mary Pat. She's gone. Mary Pat's tired. Tired of her. Tired of them boards. Tired of work. Tired of all these rich people trying to get it over on us working class people just trying to make a living. Mary Pat's about had it. Mary Pat. Mary Pat. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to do. If I fire her, she ain't got a way to get home. I have to bring her home. Mary Pat! Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, Mary Pat had, she had to go. She had to go. She had other engagements. She had other priorities. And, she just had to go. She had to go. So that's okay. That's okay. There's always tomorrow. And there's a reason they call it DIY. Do it yourself. Because there's too many Mary Pats in this world. And nobody really does it like you would want to do it yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.